Alright, here we are. Testing things out here. Let me try to bring it up on my screen. I don't really know what I'm doing. I know I'm talking to myself right now, but I figure some might be watching this later. So I'm just trying to get set up, make sure I can hear things. So give me just 1 second. Alright. Got my stream brought up on my computer here. And I can hear myself, so I think y'all can hear me. Turn that down, I can see the chat. It seems easy enough. I'm gonna get going. Even though I'm talking to myself, like I said, I might be doing that all stream. I don't know if anyone's gonna show up. Never done this before. Never really planned on doing it, but Black Friday I made an impulse buy and bought myself a PS5, which makes this able to do now. So, oh man, 3 watching already. Nice. Here we go. Welcome. It's my world here. I don't know how long people have been around. Oh, Maria Tomita, I remember your name for sure. Aaron, welcome. So yeah, I don't really have Amy. Nice. I don't know if that's Amy or Emil. Let me know. I've been wondering the whole time. I'm thinking Emil now that it's the way it's showing up here. Oh yeah, here we are. Welcome to my world here. Now I need to figure out how. I wish I could see the chat on my PS5 screen, so I don't need to. So let me try to work something out here. And if anyone has any tips, I am happy to read. I wish I could see the chat on my TV screen instead of having to look at my computer. I don't know if that's going to mess things up or not. So yeah, it's not bringing you to my... Oops, I better get out of that though. Oh, I'm in a safe spot. Yeah, it's not showing you when I go to the home screen, so that's kind of nice. I just want to see if I can show my chat on my screen. Oops. Alright, am I back? Looks like it. So, yeah, unfortunately, I can't display my chat on my TV screen, so I'm going to have to get situated here. Try to get where I can see this better. Alright, that should work. Obviously, you all are a little delayed. No, I have not been to the Pale Garden. And yeah, that's a subject. I don't know how if I'm going to rush that or not. I could look on Chuck Base, but I haven't done that yet in this world. And I'd rather go as long as I could. But I've also explored so much around me, I just don't know if I feel like going on the exploration for a Pale Garden quite yet. Even though I should. I mean, that'll be a perfect thing to do for a live stream one of these days. But I definitely do want that wood and the new orange blocks, the resin blocks. So yeah, today I was just thinking of I just need to do some chores. I need to gather some stuff. I need to I'm working so my long-term plans are to have like a stream project. I know I wasn't planning on streaming, but a lot of the reason for that was because I couldn't do it directly to YouTube from my Xbox. So yeah, I mentioned earlier I got a PlayStation 5 on Black Friday, so I moved my world over to the PlayStation 5. I'll be honest, PlayStation 5 version of Minecraft doesn't run quite as well as the Xbox version. I feel like they probably need to they'll tweak it and catch it up. But I'm gonna try to stay strong and keep it on the PlayStation just so I am able to hop in and do a little stream. And yeah, that's one thing that sucks about a long-term world is having to travel so far when the new updates come out. But I will make it happen. But yeah, my plans are if I do end up liking streaming, which so far I already will say it seems a lot easier than I might have thought. It's going to get harder the more people. I'm not much of a stream watcher just because I think like I love dealing with the chat here, but there comes a point where it's probably just going to get too hard. Like as you can see, I haven't done anything productive so far. I've just been thinking out loud. But my long term plan is to have like a special project for streams only that I can just keep separate from everything else. And I've got a particular one in mind that I won't start that today. I'll probably start that in my next stream today. I'm just figuring things out. But yeah, just have a particular project that people who want to watch streams, I'll kind of separate from my episodes. And I've got a good start on my next episode here. I know I haven't been in this world for quite a while. I have been in a few times gathering some resources for the episode that I'm filming so far, but yeah, so today I'm just going to start by chopping some trees, working towards the stream project. So we're going to head over here to my tree farm. But I was thinking I'm open to if anyone has any suggestions, those who've been following along a little bit. I'm down to take on just some little details, like if you say try to flush out the starter base here, for example. Starter base is pretty flushed out, so that might not be the best example, but there's a lot of projects that still need some flushing out. Like there's areas I need to texture the paths here, like for example, if I wanted to texture these tree cutting farm paths and stuff. So I'm open to suggestions of just adding some details to different builds I've built so far. This creeper hole's been here forever. Yeah, you can see I clear cut the birch forest here not too long ago. Well, look at the chat. Yeah, the the pale garden is I don't see it being a very inviting biome to build in. Even though the saturation it is unique, there's something cool about it. But yeah, it won't be my favorite building biome. But I am very excited for the white wood building blocks. And the resin blocks are really cool too. I haven't done too much research. I feel like those are just going to kind of be hard to gather, but I'm going to get chopping trees and actually start doing something productive here. So yeah, I wasn't going to say what I planned for my stream project, but I think I'm going to commit to it. So I've got some of you might remember who've been around a while. I found a really cool winter area when I was exploring after the new update. There's a really cool mountain in a snowy area, and I think I'm going to have my winter build kind of be my stream build. I think it's like 4,000 blocks away, so it's definitely separate from my normal area here, but I think that'll be kind of cool to have it be something completely separate so that people who really only like to watch one or the other aren't getting confused all over the place. Oh yeah, Amy, I don't know if you... So yeah, this is all my Season 1 area. I don't know if you watched Season 1, actually. I did do some building. And I'm excited to get back building in this world. I've really enjoyed my hardcore world, and honestly, I just didn't see it being as easy as it was. I was figuring I would be dying and restarting, but just playing careful, I was actually doing pretty good. So now I've got a choice to make because I didn't envision it being something that I had such long-term plans on, and I'm really liking the city there. But part of me really wishes that was just in this world at this point because eventually I'm going to die and I won't be able to see the project through quite like I want. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that yet. I'm and I know I had originally said I was going to work on the dragon and all that in the second 100 days, but at this point I can't decide if I even want to try that or if I want to just keep playing it safe and see how far I can go with it. So that's something I need to figure out. But for now, I'm just going to hop back in my normal Let's Play world for definite few episodes. The began once. Yeah, I like the cave too, and spoiler alert, I'm going back to that for the next episode. And I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, I think that's probably my favorite thing in this world so far, but what I've done in the hardcore world has got me inspired to do something very similar to that in this world as well, and that's going to be really cool. I messed up here. There we go. Yeah, I will say part of the reason I didn't imagine I would like streaming too much is I am not very good at talking and working and looking at chat all at the same time, and it is turning out to be kind of hard, I'll be honest. But once I get in a groove, I'll get going. And I'll probably shut up for a little bit at some point and just put my head down and work. But yeah, just getting some wood gathered for my winter build. And I'll get some other materials as well. But I'll mention again, anyone who wants me to go and put a little love into any of my old projects, I'm happy to take some suggestions. Besides the cave, because I don't want to spoil anything I've done so far. And oh, what did Maria say? Yes, I wish I could copy builds for sure. If I could have a world that just had all my worlds somehow copied together and put into one, that would be awesome. And in the hardcore world, I just prefer the Let's Play world where I can just kind of work through the night, even though this place is pretty safe. But I'm not as worried if I am to die, I'm to die. I'm not on my tip of my toes all the time. I guess I could start. I'm curious. We got Nick and Aaron. I don't know how long people have been around. If you all haven't been around since season one, I could start with just a little walkthrough of the season one area. I think I'm going to do that anyway. I got to remember people will be watching this later. So yeah, season one started up top of this hill here. This was my first starter base here. Still probably one of my favorite builds in this world. Little comfy interior here. I stay pretty organized. My kitchen's always my main work area. And I always have a storage by the door that has my building blocks. So yeah. I still come back here quite a bit. I like having my bases spread around rather than just having one giant base. I like having lots of bases in different areas just so I can always have a place to work out of. I am looking forward to getting a giant storage going though and really trying to fill some chests up. Yeah, here's my farm here. I really like this little farm. I like the way it swoops down. A little waterfall. Got a little bit of all the crops here. And my windmill, which is where I store the crops. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so I wish the chat was. I feel like it shows up sometimes on my screen, on my TV, and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. My clock right now it's 10:20, so 4:15 in Australia. Is that 4:15 p.m. or a.m.? Or p.m. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So my brain's not going to put that all together. You're technically 6 hours behind me, but I think you're 6 hours in front of me. Or sorry, what's the date? The date for me is the 5th. So the date for you would be the 6th or the 4th. As far as a Christmas theme, I wouldn't be surprised if I do a little bit. I am gonna go back to my gingerbread area, at least one episode, I think, and definitely do a Christmas episode there. I I, I guess don't quote me on that, but that my plan is to go back there and do a little Christmas episode there, but have the winter area just be a general winter area. But obviously, Christmas would be a good theme to go with, but probably not as strong as like my gingerbread house area. Yeah, so it's the 6th there, so you are ahead of us, but also behind us at the same time, right? Interesting. I like that I feel like I've got quite a few regular viewers from Australia. I think that's cool. I really like Australia. I watch a lot of Australian Survivor. I'm a Survivor guy, and Australian Survivor is really good. Oh yeah, back to my little tour here. Got another portal up here, and I got a little tree forest for all the different tree types. So like down here we got our cherry wood forest. Up here is our oak forest, and it got chopped down fairly recently, so it's not as thick as usual. Yeah, cherry wood down there. I'm gonna chop that tree down and start over. I didn't like how that was coming out. There's our oak area up here. Ooh, don't want to look at him. That's my biggest fear in hardcore is looking at an Enderman because they will end you quick. Luckily, this isn't hardcore. Yeah, there's our another portal up there. This was my first oversized nether portal like this I ever really built, and that was lots of fun. Where did that come from? I think the portal's cool here. I haven't done anything in the nether. I've turned this into just kind of a overworld lush forest. Yeah, PlayStation. I don't know if this sound that's being weird is just on my headphones or if it's the. I feel like it's the Minecraft PlayStation version. It gives a weird sound when I'm flying. Kind of annoying. Yeah, here's our little barn here, and I built this planning on it being where I had my sheep farm, but I ended up wanting to move that, so we turned this into a little animal sanctuary here. It's got a few different animal types. Got our sniffer back here, which I need to do a sniffer farm because I want to use those flowers, and that's one thing I've been slacking on. And we got two camels, Camila and Ralph. Where's the other camel? There. So yeah, that's my little animal sanctuary there. And then for whatever reason, my Halloween episodes didn't seem to get as many views. YouTube just didn't like them as much, so I feel like a lot of people maybe haven't seen these. And I think these are really cool, especially these trees. Now this area is mainly, the reason I chose this area is because I got a skeleton grinder down here. A little skelly farm. While I'm down here, actually, I'm going to grab a bunch of bone meal to bring up with me. I think I have some somewhere. Ooh, not very much. I think I might have already brought a lot up with me, actually. Hey, that's understandable. Yeah, the trees are my favorite part. Do I not have anywhere? What, anything in here? Well, I thought I had more bone meal, but I'm thinking maybe I brought it quite a bit up with me already. Hey, thank you, Maria. Yeah, so did I. I was a little surprised that they weren't even really given a chance by YouTube for whatever reason. But yeah, for the most part, that's the starter mountain, even though obviously that's brand new here. But yeah, then we got our villager city down here. That's my iron farm here. First iron farm I ever made. I'm looking forward to building in the jungle here. Those who've been watching the hardcore, I'm thinking about doing a very similar concept just right here. I think that would be a really cool way to enclose the bay here. And then down here is where I plan on building the underwater city. I got my conduit all set up. There's a few things I don't like about it, I'll say, but for one thing, I thought it was going to make the water a lot clearer, but it doesn't really seem to. But I can breathe, which is nice. But my plan is to... I don't remember if I still have a hole over here or not. I do. This is going to be my... Yeah, that's one thing I don't like, is this blinking just to turn it off. That's real annoying. But yeah, this is going to be where my big main storage is. I'm going to really dig this out and maybe even have it go underneath and have some more buildings coming here and just have it wrap all over the place and just have it be a nice central storage area. And then just going to build a little underwater city here best I can at some point. But yeah, I can just imagine a little town similar to my hardcore world right along the hill here. Maybe not quite as big of buildings, but well connected like that and have the villagers running around. It has potential to be really cool. But yeah, that whole blinking thing is almost a deal breaker for me, I'll be honest. This is I got a PlayStation 5 like, 3 or 4 days ago. I've been playing on, this whole world was built on Xbox Series S. I am now playing on PlayStation 5. Yeah, this is my villager area, starting with the beach area down here. Another one of my favorite builds in the whole world, I would say. First time building the palm trees like this, and it just definitely creates a different vibe than you get in your natural Minecraft world. I really like the beach area here. Especially with all the villagers running around up here, nice and safe. Down here is mainly fishermen. They all got their little homes here. And up here is kind of the heart of the town. Stonemasons here, which have definitely become my favorite villager to trade with just because that clay trade is so easy. Toolsmiths and weaponsmith here. Now, a lot of villagers get stuck in weird places. Like, if I wasn't to move this guy right now, he's just going to stay stuck there. Oh, now I'm putting it together. Maybe the path block is confusing him. I don't know, but I have to go around every now and then and just move him out of trap spots. But for the most part, it's pretty safe down here. Ooh, favorite time of day where they're all meeting up at the bar. Little tavern over here. sheriff. Yeah, on this side has got a bunch of their houses. I also really like this little kind of San Francisco style street, I guess you'd say. And this is my main base down here. I wasn't planning on doing this little world tour, but it's actually probably not a bad idea. Kind of introduce myself to the stream world, or the live stream world, yes. So yeah, this has been my main base over here for the last while. I really like it. I like the open floor plan at an angle here, definitely something kind of different. Now here's another reason why I wasn't really looking forward to the whole streaming thing is I don't want to. If you've watched my videos, I'm not one to ask for like likes and subscribes, and I'm not going to turn into that either. But I will say, for this being my first stream, if I can get a like or two, maybe push it out there a little bit, see if we can get going here. But yeah, that whole aspect is something I'm hope to not really fall into too much. But I am at this point trying to do a little something with this YouTube thing here, so I'm gonna have to do it every now and then. But yeah, I got our barn area down here and farm area. I stole a bunch of the carrots. The farmers will eventually come back down here though and get it all replanted. I think. It's taken a while. Yeah, this area isn't very detailed out. Like this would be an example of something I could work on today, adding some textures to these buildings and just that's one of the main things. But yeah, I don't have interiors in the windmill there or the uh, silo there. And then just to give you all probably never really see, or I guess I've done it before in videos, fly all the way to my Season 2 area, give you an idea of how far away things are. I do plan on, which is actually another perfect stream project to do sometime, but I plan on getting a road extended this whole way, kind of going along down here, and then just have a bunch of bridges going from island to island here. Bridge across there, bridge across there, bridge across there. Definitely going to be a big project. Road all the way here, road along here, up along this ridge. But we're getting close. Here's the Season 2 area. Always a nice fly-in. I'm really liking this area as well. I've gotten away from this particular area for a little while. I built this for the Halloween episodes. Now, this is where the trees really stand out. This is actually got to be one of my favorite builds. I'm going to move into this house, actually, for my main base up here, this haunted house here. It's got plenty of space for me to get some storage built in, and I just really like the vibe. And the main thing is just you come out, and these trees are some of my favorite things I've come up with. And the leaves on the ground, I think, is a really cool little detail I came up with that I'd never seen anywhere else before. So I hope people copy that. Got a pumpkin patch back here with some big old pumpkins. Oop. Enderman, he's not after me, is he? Nope. Another area where I plan on doing something similar to my hardcore world, probably more close to the first little world that I accidentally deleted, so kind of small scale, but just have some buildings all connected up here, just working their way down along this water, and that'll be where my villager trading hall is for this area over here. I'm not planning on having the big open city in this area. Yeah, this little hidey hole here is where Season 2 started. Am I missing any chat? Hey, thank you, Willow B. And a meal. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I see your little chats pop up on my TV, but they definitely, I don't know. That's weird. Maybe I'm just overlooking them. But I gotta remember to keep looking over at my computer here. This is my little hidey hole from starter season 2. And I like the farm down here, but the main base has been this guy up here. Got a sheep farm in there and a villager wheat farm. Oh no, I left the door open. Is he still here? Oh no. That sucks. Well, gonna have to get another farmer. We might do that today, actually. That's annoying. I'm usually really good about not leaving the doors open. I am prone to leave them open every now and then, though. Oh, that's frustrating. Gotta go all the way to the village, across the water. I'm curious, how do you feel my mic sounds? I got a decent little headset here, but I don't have like a good microphone at all. How does it compare to what it sounds like in my videos? Kind of what I'm wondering. I am just sitting in my recliner, playing on my TV. I'm not a big computer guy, and I like to stay comfortable. So I want to make it be something that I'm be in my comfort zone. Oh yeah, I was gonna show the sheep in here. Just got this set up fairly recently. It might have been my last episode actually. Oops. Oops. Yeah, talking and playing and just my mind's going a thousand directions. Definitely harder or as hard as I was imagining it was going to be, but we'll try to get better at that. This is our main base here. It's been a nice, comfortable base. Once again, nice and organized. This one's a little smaller than my other ones, but definitely did the trick. Down here we got a few micro farms. Bamboo farm. I don't hear the cart going. This is a melon farm. Doesn't appear to be working at the moment. What's going on here? Oh, yep, there's the cart. How am I going to do this? Inventory full of crap. Got to try to remember to use these bundles. They are really nice, actually. Don't need that guy. We'll save that, though. Oops. see if we got this working. Now, I am curious why this broke in the first place. I've never had a problem with these breaking. This is the second time this has happened, by the way. Yeah, so I see no reason why that would have broken there. Yeah, the carts are prone to stop regularly on bedrock. Yeah, it seems like that. I feel like I've never noticed it until these little farms here. Now this one doesn't have carts, so I have taken some from there. Now this one has carts. Is it going? No. That's annoying. I really don't want to break that piece of dirt. Oh, my inventory's a mess. Oh yeah, I got all this wood in here. I'm gonna go clear things out. Ooh, I forgot I had all this spruce here. That's nice. Pleasant surprise. I thought I'd brought most of that over to my other base. And here's just building blocks, this crafted blocks. Drops. Yeah, I like playing on Bedrock. I'm gonna try Java sometime, but I'm really not in a rush to. I like Bedrock because, like you said, you can relate, and I think it's just the most relatable. Like, for one thing, a lot of people play it, but everyone plays Java. No one plays Java the same. Everyone plays Java just a little bit differently. Where Bedrock, no add-ons or anything. It's the same for everybody, and that's what I really like. It is harder for uh, making episodes and YouTube content, I imagine, just because you don't have the mods for like the replay and the whatever the where you can zoom out and show time lapses and stuff. But I personally find that I like the not to say the way I like my videos, but I like the uh, I feel like I'm forced to show the process a little more than I would be if I just could do a whole project, set the replay mod, and show you it all in 20 seconds. I don't like that aspect as much. I do watch a lot of those videos. Don't get me wrong, but I, I do wish it that uh, Minecraft YouTube wasn't going in that direction quite as strong. Like a lot of my favorite creators, and I still watch them, and I totally understand why they're doing it. But everybody using the Lightmatica and all that, like I totally get it. I, but for me, that's just not uh, it's not relatable. So yeah, I like the simplicity of Bedrock, and I'm also just not very computer savvy. So I just feel like you have to work a lot harder to make things work. I could be completely wrong with that, but I just like the simplicity of Bedrock. That's for sure. Oh, sorry, Xdenny, I didn't see those earlier. If it's in between chunk borders, it can do that. You can get a texture pack that shows chunk borders. Ooh, I wasn't aware of the texture pack that shows chunk borders. I've seen that many times and always wondered. I don't know if I don't know if I can do that on console or not. There's some things you can only do on computer, I think. But that's good to know. I would like to know trunk borders sometimes. Okay, okay, I'm spacing off. Get back to work. But yeah, that is annoying that the both of these are messing up here. Well, not working for now. So yeah, these are my little micro farm area. Got a little cabin here, which has ended up being a nice little drop-off spot kind of on this side for when I'm working on the hill here. But it will eventually be where I have a cartographer, kind of be my little travel lodge here. Got the map of the area here. Ooh, that's not updated at all. Let's do that. Doesn't have barely anything on it. Uh-oh, now I forget how it went. Whoops. Oh, this one's down here. There we go. Yeah, got a few new buildings on there. That's nice. What's that red? Oh, that's the fireplace. That looks cool. So, yeah, cool map. Nice little cartographer's lodge here, but like I said, this has actually ended up being just a nice little place to clear my inventory when I'm building up on the hillside here. And then down here we had our cows and sheep and all the animals, but I've got them moved over to the sheep area, so I'm going to turn this into a mine eventually and get a branch mine going down there. Can never have too many of those. And while we're at it, I know I said I wasn't going to go into the cave and spoil anything from next episode, but I'm not very far. I've just got a little start on the building going on, so there's not too much to be spoiled, so we'll go ahead and go down there. And it will actually create some excitement for what's going to be built on it. Oops. Hey, I gotta say I appreciate it. 6 of you watching, I honestly didn't know if I was hoping to just have one or two so I'd have somebody to be talking to and not be talking to myself. I'll take 6. I appreciate it. Long staircase. Oops. Oh yeah, I forgot I learned that going down. Oops. I can run, right? Yeah. Going down, stairs actually make you go slower. Yeah. So yeah, here's where we enter into our big cave. I haven't built anything right here, but this is going to be a cool area to build. I've definitely got something in mind, but that's probably very far down the road. But down here we got our Elven cave, which is again this probably will end up being the coolest area I've ever built. It's really cool down here. I like the nether portal I got in a couple episodes ago. Really cool area down here. And yeah, this is where I'm going to be spending my next episode. And the spoiler is this new path. That's all I've done so far is getting this new path put in, connecting from up here. But yeah, next episode's all about filling up this wall here. Gonna add quite a few new buildings. Just at least get them put up, get the exteriors put up, and get a bunch of buildings up there, and have it connect up to the path from the tree farm here. That's why I'm not running. Oops. Got lost. Yeah, I got a tree farm up here and connect this path up so it goes all the way around in this circle. And yeah, if I get some buildings put up here, it's really going to make this place feel quite a bit bigger. It's already a giant. It's still the coolest cave I think I've ever seen, to be honest. Yeah, so have the bridge go across and meet back up with the path, and we'll have everything all connected. And yeah, as far as the tree farm, this is just the jungle area, and we got some spruce up there. These skies are, I think, some of the coolest things I ever came up with on my own. Very proud of them, and I will be expanding quite a bit on that. I don't know if I'm going to get that in this next episode or not, but I do plan on pretty much having a good portion of this area up here be the sky like that, and I think that'll bring a lot to the cave. I, and the thing about them is that there's holes to the overworld, so they're lit up right now because it's light outside right now. But when it's dark, they're dark. So it makes it so when you're in the cave, you get a little bit of a difference between night and day, and I think that is really cool. Really like the skies. Yeah, this is my little tree cutting area for the cave here. I really like this area. And I mentioned that I was gonna do like some red skies over here. I tested it out. It didn't quite have the same effect. But we got our nether trees here. We will netherify this up a little bit, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with the skies or not. Yeah, you can see it's getting dark outside, so the skies are getting darker. I think that's awesome. I really like this little cabin here. Well, will be storage for a bunch of wood. I've been building pretty much as fast as I've gained materials for the year and a half that I've been in this world, so I'm not doing too good on materials so far. Ooh, that's a dark spot I would like to light up. I just realized my description has a question mark instead of a... That's funny. Can I edit that here? Give me 1 second. Sorry. It's gonna bug me if I don't get it fixed, and now my computer's acting weird. One more second, almost there. Why is my computer? There we go. Can I change that? Yeah, there we go. All right. Sorry about that. All right. X Dunny, what type of building styles do you usually experiment with? I I would say I'm obviously medieval is my main area of comfort. I would say, or I call it Minecraft medieval. It's just kind of the standard Minecraft type, but I do try to change things up a certain amount, and I hope to expand on that a little more. I want to have a complete modern build area at some point. I've never really built modern, but yeah, I'd say Minecraft, uh, medieval, and just like fantasy style for the most part. I would say. Obviously, the Elven cave is trying to go for a more fantasy aspect. And I can't decide what I'm going to do with these little arches I have in the center. That little area is just calling for something to be a centerpiece of the whole cave here. I had a few things go through my head of things I can do with it, but I'm definitely open to suggestions. I don't know if I want something going up really tall, but this little island down here is definitely calling for like a sculpture or a magical tree or something. But I also don't want to. I want to keep things open because I don't want to block the view. And that little pole here has some blue glass in it as well, so it lights up and goes dark at night, which I think is really cool. I plan on doing a few more of those. But yeah, I got to come up with something. I was thinking just a magical tree, maybe even if it was just like a tree of quartz with no leaves that like goes up about this high. I don't want it going up too high and blocking things. I'm just thinking out loud, but I'm open to suggestions on something to do in the center there. And yeah, next episode I just plan on getting some buildings put on here, like a nice building here. Definitely gonna have a fairly big building there. Quite a few buildings along the road up here. Get some going at some angles. Probably a couple little ones here with this. I'll work on this river here, have it come down. And I've got pretty much all the resources I need gathered for that, so it should be a pretty smooth episode. I'm looking forward to that. And then, yeah, one last area we haven't looked to finish this world tour I did not plan on doing. Got a Dwarven cave over here started. And I do think this is cool just because I like people being able to really get a idea of way things are connected and just things are kind of far away but relatively close actually. I feel like, especially with an Elytra, not far from anything. I am looking forward to getting this doing something cool. This is a spider farm here. Fun to do something cool with this. See how it's been. Oh yeah, never mind. I haven't. It's not an AFK one. But yeah, got this really cool cave here I had to build. Oh, I like that idea. That's a great idea. The fossil. Uh, some brutalist. Sorry, I was catching up on chat. Brutalist. I'm not familiar off the top of my head what that would be. And yes, I do play some other games, probably not as much as I should, but now that I got the PS5, I'll be playing some more. Definitely been really enjoying Ghost of Tsushima since I've gotten it. That's what I'm playing through first. I had never played that before. And yeah, I do I take a lot of inspiration. I definitely like as I'm playing, I'm like, "Oh yeah, that'd be cool to do in Minecraft," but for whatever reason, I sometimes bringing it over to the game is harder than I might think. But yeah, I don't know if Brutalist is anywhere near like I do want to do like I was really inspired when I was playing Fallout. It'd be cool to have like an apocalyptic area. That might be something close. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Uh, I can't think of the word, but starts with a P, I think. But yeah, the that first cave I showed you with the deep dark cave, I do plan on doing. I'm thinking like a cyberpunk type of some kind. I know that's kind of the rage right now, but I do think that would be fun to try to do. And I do want to do a steampunk type area as well somewhere. But I am guilty of just falling back into my comfort zone sometimes. If you're familiar with, I'm not very. I never played Borderlands, but I can see what you're talking about though. I am familiar with it. Yeah, I'll look into that. No, I building in different styles is something I do want to do, and doing the YouTube thing is definitely prompting will be prompting more of that. I think as I've gotten going here, I've just kind of stayed in my comfort zone because that's where I'm most proficient at. But at this point, I am ready to start expanding. And Maria, those mushroom builds you did? No, those mushroom builds are the one series that I didn't finish. I was gonna do 100 days building the mushroom builds, and once again, those videos for whatever just weren't getting much traction, and people weren't liking it, and it just happened to be a time where I got just a little bit of burnout, I guess you would say. Is playing as much Minecraft as I've been playing, I am going to need to take a break every now and then, so that just timed out with just being a little burnt out, and I got off that series, and I've thought of going back and finishing it many times, but there's just so much I want to do that for now at least, I don't know if I'm going to go back. But that being said, I will be taking that concept into this world. I definitely will be doing a mushroom area. I think up in my dark oak wood chopping area, I'm going to take that theme and bring it into this world. Same thing for, like I said earlier, with my hardcore world. Uh, Taking things from those other worlds and bringing them over here. I've tried to experiment doing, stepping off and playing different worlds, which is fun. I do like getting the full on early game grind going. And when hardcore came out, I figured that was going to be a perfect one to just kind of get this hardcore or get this early game grind and get a little building in. But and figuring that I would just be dying and be forced to be over. But like I said, it's just come a little easier than I might have thought. And at this point, I've almost gotten too far in my hardcore world that I've decided I don't know if it's the style. I don't know if it's for me or not. Just because at this point, I wish those builds were in this world. So I don't know how I'm going to go about that yet. I do like this long term world, and the thing I want to get, like I did for season two, just go off and start somewhere completely fresh. And that's also, I think, what I'm going to do with my stream area. When I get building on the winter area, I will bring some materials over, but I think from once I bring the materials over and get kind of initial setup, I'm gonna keep everything kind of separate from like I'll go over there empty-handed. I'm saying for the most part, and still so create a farm over there to have my crops and all that, and kind of keep things separate. Yeah, I've just been talking. I haven't been talking about my area here. I really like the amethyst I got going here. Little dwarven cave. Get some buildings up here along the back, matching all along the same theme here, and get a bunch of these amethysts just spread throughout. Like I think it's going to have two right here, and expand on this lava fall here, and have a couple amethysts on both sides, and a couple in the ceiling. just have this whole thing surrounded by that. It's going to be a big project, but it is going to be cool bringing this area together. And the thing that prompted the whole amethyst aspect was I was going to make an elevator here, but it dropped right into an amethyst, and I knew I had amethyst here, so I got two amethysts right next to each other, or geodes, I guess you'd say. Geodes right next to each other, so that's kind of what prompted the theme for the area. Yeah, and this is a cart that somehow spawned here. I do have a mine nearby. So yeah, that's pretty much the world tour. Now, I'm open-minded. Gonna go back to the spawn area and start gathering some things, but if anyone has anything particular they want me to put a little love into, maybe that I've kind of shown as I went here, whether it be just like a lot of buildings just still need a little work on some texturing and some foliage around the area, or some uh, landscaping and just things like that. A lot of pretty much every build still has room to grow. So if there's any particular area you want me to go and put a little love into, I'm happy to do it. So let me know. But other than that, I'm just going to go back to the spawn area and chop some trees for now, getting ready for the winter area. Even though I forgot I had all that spruce hiding. So that actually, I'll grab some of that. Yeah, like I said, I plan on putting a bunch of buildings, probably almost as much as I've already built so far. So I did spend some time as I was working in my hardcore world. I'd come in this world every now and then and do a little resource gathering. So I got a nice little, nice few shulker boxes here. Glass if I want to do the sky, and lots of snow. Full shulker box there, snow there. So I'm pretty well stocked up for this next episode, and hoping it's just a nice build-heavy episode. See if I've missed anything in chat. Well, another area actually that I should note. I don't know if I've talked about much on any of my videos. I got a really cool area over here. This actually was my first thought for the stream area, and I'll be honest, I thought of the winter area and kind of forgot about this area, but this is a really cool area too with this mountain. This used to be up. I've taken some snow off it, but you got this hill in the middle. I kind of imagine like just a big castle on or something, and then a bunch of stuff surrounding it. And just what's so cool about this area is just the mountains on all sides. So if I was to put a big castle here, and just have different, like you could have one style of building over here, one over here. This area's definitely got some potential. Long term, I do plan on doing something cool here. All right, now I'm disoriented. No, here we go. Oh, hey, I appreciate the likes, you guys. 8 likes, 9 watching. I will take that. Oops. Yeah, that sound. I'm gonna I'm gonna check if that's just my headphones or there's a few things on this PlayStation version of Minecraft that just isn't as smooth as my Series S. I will say, like when I load into the world loads quicker. But if I'm copying a save, for example, it takes forever compared to my Series S. And just getting into the world just takes forever, which is weird. Oh yeah, it came for the spruce. I forgot I had this, and that's enough to get started. Ooh, I'm low on rockets. Do we think I can make it back to my base on 3 rockets? We're challenging ourselves here. And yeah, Amy, this seed is amazing as far as the cool areas, and the crazy part is everything is honestly so close to spawn. All the areas I've ever shown have never been over 300 or 3,000 blocks in any direction. Oops, dang it. I wasn't paying attention. Now I'm not going to make it. You gotta do the swoop. You gotta do the swoop. Well, I might make it actually. It's fun watching it all load in. Especially from this angle. I think this is a cool angle to fly in from. Have the town load in. Got this little island here as well that I turned into an island not too long ago. That'll be fun to do something with. And I think I'm gonna turn this whole island here into nether trees. Go along with my tree farm and just netherify this whole island here. So I've taken a good amount of wood out of here to bring over to my Elven cave build, but we've got a decent stock of wood here actually. Uh, I'm decent on spruce. I'll go chop some dark oak. Do I use any add-ons? I do not. Completely vanilla. And yes, it is a Let's Play world. Maybe spend a few episodes just finish it and go and start something up big. Yeah, I try to do I try to do an episode. I would say every 5 episodes maybe, where I kind of finish up on old builds for the most part. And as you can see, I've got everything in a finished enough state for the most part. I feel like, but you can always add more. I'm feeling pretty good about as far as like right now. I feel like everything's pretty well finished, and I am in a good spot to go start a new area. But as far as like getting the modern city going, I've got so many things on my list already that I need to do. Ooh, there's one main area that I will actually. I don't think I have any gunpowder either. Uh, but yeah, no. As far as projects that I envision being kind of towards the top of my list, uh, the winter area for the stream area, I'm thinking. It's definitely one I want to get started on. I need to get somewhere where some creepers might be. And this underwater city storage area, like I plan on pretty much having an underwater city here, and that's one I want to get started on for sure. And I want to finish up, like I said, get similar to my hardcore world, have a nice little town along the jungle there, just so I can enclose this bay. So that's got to be a sooner than later project, at least before doing something different. Oh man, I wish I didn't let myself run out of rockets. I'm gonna go to my creeper hunting area. Take the long way since I can't fly. Ooh, I guess I could fly a little bit. Be resourceful. Oh no. This will work. This is where I come to hunt creepers for my rockets. Nice open area. Oops. I promise I'm better than that. That never happens. Um, do I wish add-on? No, I don't plan on doing much for add-ons. I do have a few texture packs that I used to play with, and I do enjoy. But like I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here or not, but I like the idea of. I just feel like using texture packs and add-ons and all that just makes it. Not very smart. Sorry, I gotta. We got. Yeah, I like the idea of just staying as vanilla as possible, just because I think it's the most relatable to most people. And it's my favorite thing to watch is when their world is just like mine. Doesn't happen very often, I'll be honest. Yeah, I shouldn't have just ran at that witch like that. Where are all the creepers? Uh-oh. Dang it. That's a problem. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! I thought I could make it. Oh my gosh. I was trying to look all good for you guys. Yeah, I know I should be wearing my chest plate. But I also like to fly. I'll take a death every now and then. That was annoying though. I should have just. I'm very, very avoidable. Very avoidable. That's what I get for running around in the rain at night with uh, the whatever they're called above my heads. Ooh, that's a swarm. That is annoying though. Luckily I had oh no, baby zombie after me. Luckily I had used a bunch of my levels fixing some tools not too long ago, so I didn't have like a full 30 levels or anything, but Where was I? That's unfortunate, but get organized here. Yeah, no, I know I should be wearing my chest plate. You can see I have it on me, but you've also seen me flying all episode, so you take the L sometimes. Yeah, the witch is what got me. If I hadn't went and attacked that witch, I wouldn't have been down on my health. Not very smart. That's the kind of that's. But that being said, there is something fun about being in a world where I could just run up. Like if I was in my hardcore world, I would have just ran away like a baby for sure. There's something liberating about being able to make that mistake and not have it completely kill your world. I know I'm down talking hardcore quite a bit here. I will say I'm still really liking that world. I'm liking it so much that it's I don't know how I like hardcore. You know what I mean? All right. Do I need to? Oh, X Dunny. Sorry if I missed you, but I appreciate you, man. And yeah, if you hear me, thank you. It's funny because I don't. I'm in my real life. I'm a fairly quiet person. I'm a very introverted person. I am a waiter, so I'm good at talking at that point. But uh, I'm not. I'm always happy to get home and not have to have much conversation. I will say that. Is it still nighttime? Oh, I don't think it is. Dang it. I should have slept. Oh, it is. No. How is he sleeping? Right at sunrise. Alright, need to get organized. Need to get organized. Oh, that's annoying though, because I needed the creepers. So now we gotta wait a whole nother night. Gotta run all the way back. Yeah, I don't know how long I plan on going. Honestly, I was figuring about 2 hours or so, but I might go a little longer. I'm a late night gamer. I do most of my gaming after work. I usually get off work about between 9 and 10 o'clock. So unfortunately, my stream times, which also I will say, uh, as far as my stream schedule, which now I am deciding this isn't as bad as I had made it out to be. I will be doing it every now and then, but the reason I'm doing it tonight is because my roommate isn't home. So, and I do live in my apartment complex as a whole is kind of noisy, and I don't want to be too noisy streaming at night. And like I said, having a roommate, I don't want finding the times are going to be kind of hard. But I think I'm just gonna kind of do it when I find the time. It does seem like Wednesday and Thursdays around this time will be a common occurrence, and but I'll find other times besides that. Not the most productive hour and a half here, I wouldn't say. Yeah, playing and talking and trying to keep up with chat and just it, my mind is kind of all over the place. Just want to get my inventory settled out here. How come I feel like I lost something? No, I put all that wood away. Never mind, I think I'm good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What did I put in there? Oh, it's alright actually. These bundles are, I think, pretty cool, especially for the early game. At this point in my world, I wouldn't have a problem with just tossing a lot of this stuff that I just put in the bundle this time, but just getting rid of that. Oops. I like to keep the phantom membranes in my valuables chest because they are kind of far and few between and can fix your elytra in a pinch. Did I visit the Pale Oak? I have not. I've been in this world for a long time and done a lot of traveling, and I haven't looked at Chunk Base or anything, so I haven't quite made the trek to try to find a Pale Oak biome yet, and I don't know when I'm going to, because I also don't want to expand. I want to try to keep the world as little as possible. I might just look at Chunk Base, I'll be honest, but I'd rather not. I don't know what I'm thinking about the Pale Oak yet. Noticed a piece of glass missing there. I guess I will say I was going to do one more flight out this direction to show one more area of the world here. And while I'm out there, I'll go out a little ways, see if I can get lucky and find a pale oak. But because it would be nice, especially since I'm going to be building in my Elven cave the next episode. The white would be very nice. I just need to get some creepers. So now I just need to. How do I want to waste my time till night? I think I'll just do a little farming. Hey, thank you, Maria. I appreciate you. I was happy to see you. It's fun to see some recognizable faces and to have a good night's rest. I hope you heard that and I wasn't too late. Yeah, the chats, some show up on my screen, and I don't know if I'm just missing all the others, but a lot of them pop up as I'm playing on my TV, but yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Oops, nope, not carrots. I do need to get a silk touch axe just for this alone. For as long as I've been in my world, there's a lot of areas where I'm still pretty far behind, but I'm fine with that actually. Always have something to work towards. Yeah, see, I don't know if that showed up on the video there, but yeah, there's just a little bit more glitchiness going on in this PS5 version than my Series S version, which is the complete opposite of what I thought would have been the case, and slightly unfortunate, since this is the real reason I didn't stream before is Xbox, you can't stream directly to YouTube, and you have to do a bunch of workarounds, so that's part of the main reason why I bought this PS5 here. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed that the Minecraft isn't running quite as well. Hey, thank you, Amy. I really appreciate that. And Kaloum. I've got a few automated farms. I just did a little tour of the area, but I don't have any big farms by any means. But I mean, yeah, I've got a villager wheat farm over there. Oh yeah, that's one area I didn't go through, I guess, is my... If I had my rockets, I would just fly over there. But all these little buildings over here on the hillside are automated farms. Pumpkins, uh, chickens, watermelons, wheat, bamboo, sugarcane, and cactus over there. And then I do have an iron farm hiding in the distance over there, but it hasn't done much for me because I'm not over there very much. But once I get building in the jungle area, it will be working. But I don't have any huge micro farms, and I kind of like playing with that because I like having to farm my own crops every now and then. What do I think of the new update? I haven't done much exploring yet. I haven't found the pale oak or anything, but I really like the white wood type and the resin blocks. That's the main thing I'm excited for, and yeah, I think it's a good update. I think the fact that they're going to be doing these small little updates instead of just one big one a year is going to be really cool. I think Minecraft's going to grow like crazy over the next couple years. Oh no, I just realized I want to go get creepers, but I still haven't slept, so there's going to be phantoms. I will also say, obviously, I really plan on this being a family-friendly stream, and I definitely want the chat to stay family-friendly and all that. That's one thing I'm worried about playing live is I'm known to say a curse word here and there. It could happen. I'm going to try my best to not let it happen, but you almost just got one. You know what? I'm going to take I'm going to take the hint from, I think it was Chris earlier. I don't need my elytra on right now, so I will wear my chest plate. I shouldn't even be wasting my time with those zombies. I just need a few creepers. I did lose something. I lost my bow. Oh no! I knew it didn't feel right earlier, unless I... That sucks. Unless I put it in that chest when I was organizing, but I don't think I did. Unless it's still there since I left. This is all still here. So the bow would have been there. Because nothing else despawned, so I must have just accidentally put my bow in one of those chests. Where are all the creepers? When I don't want them, they're all over the place. He would... Oh no, I don't have my bow. Nice. Didn't want him to explode on me there. Oh my gosh. I am not doing very good. It's not letting me hit him the second time. I usually get 2 hits in my first, but I'm just going to go for 1, and then I'll go for 2, I guess. And I just saw the reminder to eat. Believe it or not, I actually did that before I even saw that. But yes, that is, I appreciate it. I really wish those chats would be showing up on my TV screen. Next stream, I'll get set up a little better where I can see my computer a little better. Now they're coming out. Oh, just for fun. Get some of these levels back that we lost earlier, I guess. Yeah, the area at night just looks really cool too, by the way. Oh, another really unique thing about I'll finish. I got 15. I got enough to last me a little while. No, I'll finish the night out. Creepers. We're almost there. Yeah, it's almost done. Try to get a couple more. Then if I remember, I'll show you what's a unique thing about my beach area. Or maybe we won't get any more. Yeah, and on the subject of auto farms, as I'm out here hunting creepers, I've thought of building a creeper farm, and I've done research and all that, but I just don't know. I'm not an AFK guy, so I don't plan on staying somewhere and just letting it AFK. So I try to build my farms in areas that I plan on being a lot, but I just don't know if a creeper farm is worth it. Like I said, just this one night of hunting here, which is again something I don't mind doing every now and then. But we got 20 gunpowder, so that'll make almost a stack of rockets, which will definitely get me through a few days. So yeah, yeah, time is flying. I know I said 2 hours was my plan, and I figured I might go a little more. No, I'm thinking I'm gonna take a look, go get something to drink here and use the restroom, but I'm thinking I might try to go for a 3 hour stream here for my first stream. I don't know if that's a lot or a little. I don't watch streaming that much. I'm definitely more of a video guy. Oh yeah, what I wanted to show you, what's really cool about this area whole overall, this being a jungle area, is I get the panda bears and uh, ocelots spawning in my natural area, which is really cool. But what's so cool about my beach here is I get the turtles, which you don't get at all beaches, and I also get tropical fish down here, even though it's not a coral reef. I forget what the ocean's called. Oh, where are they? I know I get them. None? What's going on here? Oh, there. Yeah, and I get the dolphins and the squid. So it's kind of a unique area. Just getting like I don't think you get the turtles at like normal coral reef areas. I could be wrong on that. I probably am, but yeah, I feel like just getting the turtles and the panda bears, really cool area to build as far as just the natural spawns. Go get my rockets made. And then, yeah, I want to head out to the area that actually made me pick this seed. Kind of get going on my little world tour again here a little bit, even though this will more just be the exploring the seed rather than builds. Oh, I do have one more build out there I'll show you, though. Where do I keep my paper? In here. Oops, I don't. Ooh, I'm low on golden carrots. I got a few in here. I probably should have done some villager trading, I guess. Sorry, reading chat. I missed Amy. Oh, Badump, what's up? I missed you earlier as well. What's up? Amy, I wish they would help us with the trees. Those square box leaves are terrible. I could use some bushier leaves, I would agree. But I will also say I kind of like the challenge sometimes of trying to create the space in your leaves to make a tree look a lot better than the natural Minecraft trees. But yes, some bushy leaves would be cool. Oops. Oh, I was smart in wearing my chest plate earlier. All right, so yeah, one more little tour session, and while I was explaining why it's hard to get going on a brand new idea of a project is because I've got so many things I want to do. And the main thing on my list, which isn't necessarily, I'm thinking it's probably going to be something I do in season 3. One of my main things of season 3 is going to be building up this area over here. This is why I chose this seed when I was exploring. So close to spawn, too. Hey, Rafai's here. Welcome, man. Yeah, this jungle area right here is the coolest little jungle mountains I think you can get. I think for multiplayer world, this would be awesome to have. Like, if you had like 4 friends, or you and 3 friends, and you each, like, one of you build on this side of the mountains, and then on the other side, have someone building there, and just all kind of build in this jungle, and each do your own thing. I think that's a would be a cool thing. So feel free to take the seed, which is listed in my Let's Play episodes. But yeah, I don't quite know the theme I'm going to go with or anything for this area, but this is definitely the whole reason I chose this seed. So I do look forward. Obviously, some a treehouse area is kind of what I kind of envision at this point is just having kind of some treehouse, just a little treehouse village down here, and then like a couple castle type things, kind of high on these hills. I don't know. I haven't gotten too far in thinking of what I actually want to do with this area, but it's definitely got cool potential. And yes, I agree, Rafay. The I'm Since I've found this seed, I've done a certain amount of seed exploring, and I I think this is the coolest seed I've ever seen. Is just as far as all this cool generation being relatively close to spawn. Most of it's within 2,000 blocks of spawn. Like, this is another really cool area here. But yeah, this is the one thing I've built out here. Was about this time last year for my Christmas episode. I'll read that in a second, Amy. Yeah, as far as auto farms on Bedrock, I just feel like a lot of the times I've built them and I'm just not as of course I haven't gone like huge scale. I'm sure that's the way to go, is just go huge scale and be able to just AFK for 30 minutes or an hour. That's probably the route to go, but I'm just don't like playing like that. Here's my gingerbread house from Christmas time last year, and I think this is really cool. I haven't been back here in quite a while, actually. And this is also where we got our first. Oh my gosh, is he missing? Is he missing? Oh, that's not a good sign. I hear a zombie. Nope. Woohoo! First mending villager here. and I got my mending trade super easy. It was like when I was switching out the lectern here, it took like two switches, and I got my mending trade on like my second or third attempt. So yeah. Oh, also it's a cured zombie, so it's for 1 emerald. But at this point, I'm pretty sure I haven't lost my gear at all since I put mending on these. I've had many deaths, but I'm yet to have a death where I lose all my gear. Whoops. Catch up on chat. Uh, yeah, I will. So you weren't here at the beginning. I'm going to be doing my for my streams. I think I'm just going to have kind of a little separate area I'm building on, which is going to be a winter area, and it'll probably have a certain amount of Christmas aspect to it, but more just a winter area. But I did mention that I do plan on coming over here for at least one episode and just expanding on this area a little bit. Just even if it's just adding a couple more gingerbread houses. I did have this prepared to expand over into here, actually. Just for fun. I haven't explored. These caves look interesting. Ooh, oh no. Eh, kind of a sizable cave system down here. Actually, it's a really cool cave. This is actually one of the more open, well laid out lush caves I've seen. Well, it doesn't have which almost might be what I like about it actually, is that it doesn't have the glowberries hanging off the roof. Well, I'm not gonna go too deep down here, but I did just find another cool cave. This is cool down here, actually. Uh-oh, that wasn't smart. I'm out of here. Uh-oh. Woo! Don't know how I didn't hit a wall. Yeah, I like the gingerbread area here. And yeah, I'll come up. I don't know if I want to just expand, getting a couple more. But you know what? I just had the thought. I do plan on this being a very long-term world. I could be in this world for 10 years. So maybe just every Christmas, I come and build one gingerbread house and add to the area. Yep, that's what we're doing. Rafe, I know the drill of exams. I was there once too. You've got your whole life to play Minecraft after that. That's all I will say. Hey, Dirty Drew's here too. I didn't see you showed up. Nice. Yeah, I'm glad you found me. I'm sorry, I'm flying and reading. I'm glad I seen this cat. Oh, can't stay? You're good? You're probably not even hearing me right now, but if you hear this later, I appreciate you finding me and for all your support all along. You've been one of the ones there from the very early onset. Understandable though. I know streaming late probably isn't the best time to be streaming, but it's just what works best for me. And yeah, Amy, I've never actually really built in a lush cave. All right, I'm lost on my sense of direction here. Okay, yeah, now I know where I'm at. Well, we're exploring the world. We'll go. Since I'm kind of just trying to show why this seed is so awesome. Again, just look at my coordinates and how close all this stuff is that you've been seeing. And just fly out this direction a bit, and we got a whole nother aspect. I am. I'm usually a lot more efficient with my uh, rockets. So while I'm out here, actually, I'll probably land in this desert and see if I can find some creepers. But first, we'll actually. I'll go ahead and sleep. I'll go ahead and sleep. Keep the phantoms away anyway. Oh yeah, that's why they went away. Is because I died earlier. That's why they weren't hunting me when I was looking for creepers. So yeah, we got this crazy mesa here. And I know I've shown it many times, but I don't think you all have had any opportunity to realize just how big and cool this mesa is. And this is all right behind my base, right behind my start area here. And it keeps going. Really cool generation. This is a real cool area here with the river going through and the spikes. And yeah, right. You can look at my coordinates. My starter base is on 00, so that's how close I am to my starter base. Hey, thank you, Eclipse. I appreciate that. Yeah, Rafe, I agree. This is the coolest world of generation I've been a part of. So yeah, we got no, I've got my sense of direction all messed up again. I think I want to go. I think I'm going where I want to go. I've never built in a mesa, not one time. And hey, Rafe, I appreciate that. And honestly, like I'm just gonna keep pushing, and it's slowly growing, slowly but surely. I'm trying to not set any uh, real goals, even or expectations as far as that goes, other than I have obviously decided that I am gonna try to make a little something out of this YouTube channel here. It's definitely past the point of just deciding whether I want to do it or not. I'm just gonna keep going at it, but it's a YouTube's a slow process, and I'm ready for that. And 5,000 subs will be really cool. I do plan to get there eventually. How long it takes, we'll see. But I will keep building until then. So yeah, here's the other area I wanted to show you out here is this humongous coral reef. It's got to be one of the bigger coral reefs I've ever seen. This is all coral reef here. And these really cool islands. Coral reef all the way back there, everything you can see. And then to top things off, mangrove forest right here. Not too far from spawn. With this really cool old school Minecraft, I kind of would describe this mountain as. Yeah, I haven't been over here too many times. Do have a portal so I can come get some mangrove wood, but now that I have a elytra, I pretty much just fly everywhere. But yeah, I think this is a real cool area here. With these hills behind. I like the swamp watercolor. It's a nice little cool area. While I'm out here, one more area that I do plan on building at some point eventually, but I say that, but I think I found this area over a year ago, and it's pretty far down on the list of where I'll get to. I go in spurts of building, so obviously I haven't been in this world much at all over the last month playing my hardcore world, and the hardcore world worked out just because those videos just took a little less work throughout the week. I was just trying to keep it getting a video out a week, and I wasn't having a lot of my Let's Play videos. I end up playing in the world for 15, 20 hours, where in my hardcore world I wasn't having to play for as long to get a video out, so that was nice for that. But I do want these to, I want to kind of keep my episodes for this Let's Play to fairly sizable, I would say. I don't want them to be just, you know, 8 hours of playing in Minecraft. Well, eight maybe. I could make an episode in eight, but you know what I'm trying to say. Is this the one I'm looking for? Oh yeah, this is the one I'm looking for, right? Or is this a different one? That's a different one. Oh no, it's not. That's the same one. Yeah, this area here. Plan on doing like a little pirate themed, kind of similar to Scar's. I don't remember what Hermitcraft season, but he built that big volcano mountain and then built the little pirate world underneath it. I think this is a real cool area here. Catch up on chat. Hello there, Oct, I think. Yeah, Rafe, hey, I really appreciate your support, and you've been there the whole time, and I see you, that's for sure. And I am trying to be, uh, trying to differentiate myself a little bit. Well, I would say to describe how I'm doing that, the thing I think I do different that no one else does is the way I use like when I'm making a video, I pretty much think in my head like a song at a time, and I say, all right, so I got a song of doing this, and then I really edit to the music and try to have it be like a little music video, essentially, in a lot of ways. I'm a big music guy. I'm a musician. I dabbled in making music, and I do think that is something that differentiates me. Plus, 95% of YouTubers play, and when they record, they're playing and they're recording their voice at the same time. Where on I would have done that, but on my Xbox you can't record your voice and play at the same time, so it just naturally forced me into just recording and then putting everything together in the end. And at first I didn't know how I liked it, but I think it ends up, like you said, just making me a little different than the other YouTubers. So I really like how that's going, and I'm just gonna keep going with it. And yes, live commentary is very hard to do. I'm learning that now more than ever. And yeah, I act sometimes just looking around, finding a random person. You might find someone you like. Right now, I'm in a. You showed up at a kind of a boring part where I'm just showing my seed a little bit, but here in just a second, I'll be back at my base area, and we'll see if we can get you to stick around. I've been flying in weird directions because I'm looking at my computer. I'm all over the place right now. But I am heading towards home. Do I think that uploading music to my channel would help my channel grow? Are, are you talking about music I made? Because probably not, because that's a totally different niche. but I do have lots of music on my channel. All my episodes revolve around the music. That's another thing is I play a song start to finish. You don't hear many YouTubers, and the reason they can't do it is because the way that they film with as they're doing live commentary, so it would just be not practical to make a to be able to edit to the music like I can since I'm not doing live commentary. But yes, I've got lots of music on my channel, not my own. I'm not that experienced. When I say dabble in making music, I just mess around on my iPhone. I do play in a band. Rafea, of course I understand. Uh, Have a good night's rest, Rafea. And I don't know if I quite understand what you're saying, Act, unless you mean for me to have music like on the background for this, which is something that I would like to do at some point, but I just got to make sure I have it all figured out because you don't want to get copyright stricken. And I know I can find some uncopyright stuff to have in the background, but I'm not on a computer. I'm on my PlayStation, so just things are just a little more complicated than I might have thought as far as getting some music in the background. But once I get streaming, or once I get streaming more and more, I'm sure I'll figure that out. Yeah, good night, Rafe. I hope I'm pronouncing names right. Okay, there we are. Feels good to get home. I've used 40 rockets. That's crazy. Usually a stack lasts me multiple episodes. But this has been a unique little tour here. So I'll hunt a few more creepers. Hey, thank you, Darth. Yeah, I have a feeling I might become just kind of a nighttime streamer. I know it's not the best time to stream as far as getting the numbers up, but it is the time that I do most of my gaming, so I'm probably just gonna have to make it work with what I got. Next stream, I didn't come into this stream with much of a plan. It ended up just kind of being a world tour in a lot of ways. But next stream, I'll come in with more of a plan, and we'll be a lot more productive. I'll actually have a project in mind and all that. Like I said, I figure kind of to introduce. Oh no, that was close. Kind of to introduce myself to the stream world. Figured a world tour wouldn't be a bad idea. Man, I know I was saying earlier how the PlayStation just seems to be playing a little different than Xbox, a little rougher. I never miss on those creepers on my first double. I always hit it two times the first time and one time the second time. But this is my first time playing on the PS5 here, and I keep missing on my creeper hits there. It's not. I feel like it's not connecting the second one as I'm backing up. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing. I've never had a Switch. Oh, I see. I missed a chat from you earlier. Yeah, I still don't understand quite what you're saying, unless you're just talking about me getting music on in the background of this, which I will work on that eventually. But if I was to play Animal Crossing music on this right now, it would get copyright stricken. Animal Crossing would be a game I would like. I've realized that. I'm a big like Stardew Valley is one of my favorite games. I would, and I do plan on getting a Switch at some point. I want to play the Zelda games. I've never played the Zelda games, but I've just never had a Switch. I'm not being too smart down here. Yeah, you posting music. If you're saying you post Animal Crossing music, as far as I know, you're gonna get copyright stricken for that. But I don't know how it works as far as if you're not trying to monetize or anything. But I wouldn't base I wouldn't try to build a channel based on posting other games, music, and all that. If that's what you're trying to say. Oop, oop, oop. Set myself up on that one. Dang it. Gotta be on flat land. Yeah, that second hit is just, I could tell by looking at it right there. It's just like delayed. I don't get it. Like, looks like it misses him. 21. That'll do it. Whoop. Hey, Restar. Welcome. Alright. Got a decent amount of rockets. And now that I'm not going to be world touring like I was, should last me a little while. I'll put these in my... Oh, I lost my ender... I definitely lost a couple things in that death. I don't have my ender chest. Or my bow. Where would I put in that bow? Oh, man. That's annoying. I'm gonna have to go... Yeah, PvP is not my game. I would not last long. The extra rockets, and I'm just going to steal this ender chest for now. That's annoying. I lost my bow. I'm going to have to do something about that. I don't remember if I have a... I might have an extra bow, actually. Not there. I think I might have one over in my Season 2 area. We're just going to forget about it for now. Alright, so I think I'm... I will actually. I was gonna call it there. I'm at a good spot to call it. I don't really have anything in mind to do, but I'll stay busy for 40 more minutes here. I figured 3 hours would be a good goal. So what do I want to do? I want to... I'll just chop trees for now, unless anyone has any recommendations. Chopping trees for wintertime build. That's going to be kind of my stream project. Just try a PvP server. Yeah, I'm. I don't know how else to say it other than I'm kind of a mind. I like playing Minecraft loner. I'm a loner Minecrafter. I've played on a few realms and all that good stuff, and I've had fun. One in particularly with a buddy from work, but uh, I just like being in complete control of my own thing here. And as far as PvP goes, I'm just not good at it, and I don't really care to be. I'll be honest. That's just not what I'm going for. I'm not a Call of Duty guy. Those kind of games I'm just not good at. Hey, and I appreciate having a few viewers here. Being my first stream ever, I had no idea what to expect. I was, like I said earlier, just hoping to have one or two just to have someone to, so I wouldn't be talking to myself. So the fact that I've had a fairly steady 8 to 10, hey, I'll consider that a success. So I appreciate you. And of course, appreciate anyone who's liked the stream. And as much as it was something that I really didn't see myself wanting to get into, I've had a good time tonight. So I do see it being something that I'm going to try to force myself to learn the ropes on a little bit. So I'll be doing it a little more when I can find the time. It's hard to have a schedule for it right now by any means, but probably will be kind of a late night 10 o'clock-ish most of the time. And like I said earlier, I think Wednesdays and Thursdays are probably going to be the main days that I have most commonly available. Won't be every time, but yeah, we'll see what we can get going here. I'm looking forward to getting started on the stream project, actually, which will be a winter world for those who weren't here in the beginning, or a winter-themed part of my world. How I voice over on my video? Do you use any app for? I just do my voiceover on my video. I'm just doing everything on my iPhone. I transfer my clips from what will now be my PlayStation, but it used to be my Xbox. Just transfer my clips from my live account onto my phone and then edit them together on iMovie and then just record the voice over the top of that. Just using my mic from my iPhone. Yes, I play on PS5. This is my third day owning it. This whole world was built on Xbox, but it will now be played on PS5 just because I'm able to stream from it. Can't stream on YouTube from Xbox, at least easily. I'm not smart enough to go through the hoops to make it work. So it is turning into a PlayStation world instead of an Xbox world. Even though, like I said earlier, I feel like Minecraft PS5 edition needs a few fixes. It doesn't seem to be running quite as smoothly as my Xbox version. Hey, I appreciate that restar. Thanks for coming. I will be doing it again. I feel like they changed how often dark oak saplings drop. A lot of times I feel like you don't even get 4 from a tree. I don't know if that's just me. I feel like you used to get a lot more. Yeah, see, we're almost already out of leaves. But I know I chopped more trees than that. Maybe not, I guess, but good amount of dark oak there. So actually, I just had the thought, I think how I'm going to finish the stream is just putting a little texture on some of these paths. Not these ones, but finished texturing a few paths over by my main area up here. As long as I have bricks. Yeah, I do. Hello, Holger. Hello, Thunder. 19. I never saw 19. Dang, I missed a lot of stuff here. Oscar, if you don't mind me asking, but where are you located in the world? Oh, I'm in Washington State. I thought you were talking about Minecraft World. I'm in Washington State. 19 people, yeah. I never saw that. I've never seen more than 11. So if I was at 19, that's cool. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I want to make some mud bricks so that I can use it for my pathing here. Need a little wheat. That's one of the most annoying parts. I don't know if that's coming through or not, but the sound. If 19 was referring to the likes, I'm only showing 9, so either way, I'll take. Or I'm just confused. That tends to happen sometimes. Now I got some mud down here. Yeah, lots of it actually. Oh, I need to get rid of. I should have put this dark oak away. Yeah, I don't know how that showed up on the video there, but that is kind of an annoying problem. It is just running a lot rougher on this PS5 version. Yeah, I do hope to do Amy as far as that goes. I will be doing a world download at some point. I want to get through this season, and my plan is to at the end of season 2 have a world download available for people. I just need to figure out how to do that. I'm not a very technical savvy guy, and I just don't know the process necessarily on how to make that work. I looked it up one time and it did seem doable, but definitely there's a few obstacles I need to figure out. Dang, so that chest over there is full. I'm doing better on wood than I thought. I forgot that I did a serious resource gathering session in one of my last couple episodes. It's just been a while since I've been in this world. Yeah, it's just so rough. I don't know. Maybe that. I don't know if that could have something to do with the fact that I'm streaming. It shouldn't. And I did notice it when I wasn't streaming too. Alright, so I got some packed mud slabs. Now I need some coarse dirt. Any of this coarse? No gravel. Believe I have some down here. Oh yeah, there's another area I didn't show in my little world tour. Two areas actually, one being my little micro farm area down here. So here's my wheat farm. It's been plugging away. I've grabbed wheat out of there quite a few times. Didn't get this one set up. I'll get a carrot farm set up in there. Here's my bamboo farm, and it goes like crazy. Oops, most of it's going to be down here. I've came and cleared this out a few times and turned them into blocks. But yeah, for just having this little amount of bamboo, it's amazing how much you get from that. We've got a pumpkin farm here, which now, oh yeah, see, the cart stopped. I feel like that never really used to happen before. That's annoying. Oh no, I should have used Silk Touch for that. Dang it. I'll come back and fix it later. But yeah, cool little pumpkin farm here. Sugarcane here. I've came and cleared this out many times. Is this cart going? All my carts stopped. Ooh, this one's going to be rough too. So that's annoying. I need to... Oh no. Oh no. I'm going to figure that one out off stream. Oh no. Things aren't going good, boys and girls. That's real annoying. No. Why did it stop? Oh, that's why. Wait. I'm confused right now. Oh yeah. Oh, that's why. It's supposed to go all the way up. Oops. This one is powered. The other one isn't. Nice. And of course I'm short a couple sand. I think I put a couple here. But yeah, along the lines we were talking earlier about auto farms, if the carts keep stopping, I'm really not gonna be building a bunch of them from here on out. If they don't work, that's annoying. catch up on some chat. More mates. Amy, I appreciate that. Uh, Darth, I just beat the Wither in my last episode. I don't have a full beacon yet. That's actually something that'd be a good stream project. Is I just need to get a bunch of iron and a bunch of emeralds. I've been working on my emeralds. I think I've got like 6 stacks maybe, and I've got a few stacks of iron. I think I need, if I remember right, it's like 23 or 24 stacks total to turn into the blocks. But no, I don't have a full beacon yet. And yeah, some upgrades mess things up. I agree. It does seem that way. And yes, rails count as a full block if you're talking as far as placing something over it like that. All right, this isn't going to look pretty, but I'll come back and fix it later. Do I have any other buildings with carts? Cactus doesn't have carts. And just this little room of cactus, I need to find a project to use a bunch of cactus or need a bunch of green dye or something because I've got way too much. Get those out of there. Got a chicken cooker in here. I was planning on having a cow and a sheep. I just never, excuse me, just never really got to it because I didn't really need it. I got more than enough food. Bee farm here. It should be in there. It seems to have been working. Is there, I don't remember, is there carts with this one? Oh, there is. Yeah, it's not running. Of course. Oh, it was running. Whew! Scared me. So that one was working. I like the bee farm here. And then melon farm down here. This definitely has a cart that probably is not running. Way back there. I'm gonna need to make some easy access points if I'm gonna have to be coming to fix all these carts all the time anyway. I'll get a little lap around here. Don't want mobs spawning though. Should work. It'll be interesting to see how long it goes before I have to come fix them again. I'll be keeping an eye on that. But yeah, like these paths all need to be textured. So that's kind of what I plan on doing. I was going to end the episode with, but then I got sidetracked with this little tour here showing a couple things I didn't show earlier. And the last area we didn't show was my sheep farm over here, which I think this is a really cool area as well. A little miniature, little mini town in the cave here. One sheep for each color. I've used lots of yellow wool, but yeah, most of them, it's producing wool pretty good. I've used lots of blue wool. Real cool little sheep farm here, though, I thought. I like coming here every now and then. I really like the vibe of this opening here. So yeah, all these paths need to be textured eventually. I wasn't even really thinking of the microfarm area. I was more thinking about these ones right here for now. And actually, yeah, I forgot. I'm going to turn this into a road like this eventually. So, but for now, I'm just going to work on this area here. Look at that. Oops. Oops. Sometimes too much efficiency on your shovel makes this hard. I want it all looking like this. That's what I went down there for, is I needed some gravel. That's right. I think I've got some in here. Nice. More than I thought. My inventory's a mess. Oop, I also lost my flint and steel. Yeah, my inventory was bad. I'm aware. I'm aware. This is my little shortcut I use all the time. So I need coarse dirt, oak, and bricks. Oh my gosh, I didn't grab the gravel when I was down there. I'm so bad. Got empty in my inventory. Forgot what I was doing. I look over to try to read the chat a lot of times, make sure I'm caught up, and it just sends my mind elsewhere. This little area here. Try to be as random as possible. Oh, too much oak here. If you're gonna have too much of anything, coarse dirt's the best thing to have too much of. And yeah, I think I'm actually gonna call it just because I am getting hungry, I'll be honest. I think it's been a very successful first stream. I really appreciate. Let me make sure I'm not missing any chat. Oh, cats. Yeah, sorry about the inventory there. You're probably gonna have to get used to that watching me a little bit. I'm not the best inventory organizer. And yeah, thank you, Darth. I appreciate you. I'm not overly sleepy, but I am hungry. So I'm gonna call that a stream here. I really appreciate you all for coming and all the likes, all the support, all the chatting. And I had a lot more fun than I thought I might have had streaming, I'll be honest. So I appreciate you all, and hopefully about the same time next week I'll be doing it again. Or I'm just going to do it whenever I find time. If I find time before that, I'll be back on, because I want to learn the ropes a little bit. So, yeah, I will see you all around. Thanks for coming.